I told you I was going to take you on a long vacation to Italy, and here we are. Well, actually, folks.
Hello, everyone. The film Rambo: First Blood Part 2 is an action masterpiece that propelled its cast into unforgettable global icons. The success of this film is supported by strong characters, ranging from a tough hero to cunning enemies, all portrayed brilliantly. Spanning 4 decades to 2026, these actors have gone through long career journeys and fascinating physical transformations worth observing. Through digital traces on social media, we can easily see then and now comparisons that showcase their dedication to the entertainment industry. Looking at their latest updates in 2026 provides a unique perspective on how their charisma continues to shine, despite aging on the Hollywood stage. Number 1. Sylvester Stallone, John Rambo. Sylvester Stallone played John Rambo, a former Special Forces soldier sent back to Vietnam to search for prisoners of war. When starring in this film in 1985, Stallone was around 39 years old and at the peak of his popularity as a global action icon. His career continued to soar for decades through franchises like Rocky, The Expendables, and the television series Tulsa King, proving his acting strength in the streaming era. In 2026, Stallone is now 80 years old, yet he remains active as a producer and actor, often sharing workout moments or filming memories on his official social media. His physical transformation from a muscular young soldier to a legendary Hollywood veteran makes him one of the most iconic figures whose digital footprint is still easily found today. Number 2. Julia Nickson. Julia Nickson portrayed Kove, a local Vietnamese intelligence agent who becomes both a guide and a romantic spark for Rambo during the dangerous mission. When the film was released in 1985, the Singaporean-American actress was 27 years old, and the role became a major stepping stone for her international career. After the success of Rambo, she continued acting in various popular films and television series such as Star Trek, The Next Generation, Babylon 5, and independent films in the following years. Now in 2026, Julia Nickson is 68 years old and still looks very elegant, with fans frequently sharing her then and now comparisons on social media platforms to celebrate her classic contribution to action cinema history. Number 3. Stephen Berkoff, Lieutenant Colonel Podolsky. Stephen Berkoff played Lieutenant Colonel Podolsky, a ruthless Soviet officer and the main antagonist who tortures Rambo in the film. The British actor, known for his specialization in villain roles, was 48 years old during filming in 1985. Throughout his career from then until now, Berkoff has been recognized not only as a film actor in movies like Beverly Hills Cop, but also as a highly respected playwright and theater director on the global stage. Entering 2026, Stephen Berkoff is now 89 years old and remains a charismatic figure with a highly recognizable face, making it easy for audiences to trace his long career journey from theater stages to blockbuster films. Number 4. Richard Crenna, Colonel Sam Troutman. Richard Crenna portrayed Colonel Sam Troutman, Rambo's mentor and the only person he truly trusts, always trying to protect him from military bureaucracy. When playing this iconic role in 1985, Crenna was already a veteran actor at 59 years old, with a strong leadership presence on screen. His career remained stable afterward, and he even parodied his own role in the comedy film Hot Shots Part 2 before passing away in 2003. Although he is no longer with us, his legacy lives on in 2026 through his works. Had he been alive, he would have been 100 years old, and photos from his younger years are still frequently shared by classic film communities as a tribute. Number 5. Charles Napier, Marshall Murdoch. Charles Napier played Marshall Murdoch, a corrupt and deceitful bureaucrat who betrays Rambo by canceling the rescue mission just as prisoners of war begin to be found. When the film became a hit in 1985, this stern-faced actor was 49 years old and widely known as a specialist in highly detestable antagonist roles. His post-Rambo career was very productive, appearing in major films such as The Silence of the Lambs and providing voice work for iconic characters in various well-known animated series. Although Charles Napier passed away in 2011, in 2026 he is still remembered as one of the most hated villains in action film history. If he were still alive, he would be 90 years old, with his performances still easily accessible to classic film fans worldwide. Number 6. Martin Kove, Erickson. Martin Kove portrayed Erickson, one of the mercenary pilots working for Murdoch who participates in betraying Rambo at the extraction point. When involved in the production of this film in 1985, Martin Kove was 39 years old and in his prime as an action actor, also widely recognized for his role as John Kreese in The Karate Kid. His career experienced a major revival, thanks to the success of the series Cobra Kai, which brought his name back into popularity among younger generations up to 2026. Now at 80 years old, Martin Kove still appears fit and very active on social media like Instagram, making it easy for anyone to see his transformation from a tough pilot in Rambo to a legendary martial arts mentor who remains active on screen today. The journey of the cast of Rambo. First Blood Part 2 from 1985 to 2026 is clear evidence of their dedication to the global film industry. Although time has naturally changed their physical appearances, the charisma and contributions they brought to this legendary action film remain timeless in the memories of fans across generations. The ease of access to information on social media today allows us to continue appreciating their transformations, whether they are still active in their later years or have passed on but left behind invaluable legacies. Looking back at these figures in 2026 is not just nostalgia, but a tribute to the actors who helped shape the standards of modern action films. The legacy of the characters they portrayed will continue to be an essential part of Hollywood history, always worth revisiting anytime and anywhere.